Hi everyone, Mishka Jacobs here, Venn Innovations Communications and Events Coordinator. Someone asked me today if I had any tips about content creation for them. So my colleague Norbert and I were literally just on a Zoom call and we were talking about remote work. It's one of his areas of expertise. And I thought, wow, this is really relevant information. So I hit the record button and I got two pieces of content from the conversation that we had to have anyway. So when you consider your own team, do you maybe have colleagues who could share knowledge? Do you have in-house experts that you could leverage? Because that might be valuable content worth sharing with your audience. So if you do consider doing a quick video with a tip or trick or information that would help your audience, I have a couple tips for you. My tip number one is look at the camera at all times as much as possible, because the moment you start looking at your screen or at yourself instead of the camera, because it's very easy to do because I can see myself just there, you lose that connection with your audience. Eye contact is so important in person and especially on video. So make sure you're looking at the camera. My second tip for you is to introduce yourself. Don't forget this. That way, the people watching your video know who they're listening to and they know who they're having a conversation with right now. And if you're doing multiple videos, don't forget to do multiple introductions, because otherwise you're going to end up with videos that don't have any intros or a little awkward having the same intro for every video in your series. My third tip for you is when you're about to do the video, remind the person who's on camera that this is a video. You can edit it, you can do retakes, there's no pressure, right? It helps take away some of the fear because not everybody enjoys being on camera. My fourth biggest strategy that I use when I do quick videos is before I hit record, I quickly summarize all the information that I want my speaker to encapsulate in that video. That way, when they start talking, they give me focused information. It's not waffling or ramblings that make it very difficult to edit later on. So you'll see some behind the scene footage of Norbert and I when I decided to hit record spontaneously. You'll see that I tell him I'm recording. When he starts speaking and he's not looking at the camera, I stop him and I get him to look up. Often you'll find the very first take that someone does is gold. So you really want to make sure that their body language and that their eyes are in the best position to give you the best value on camera. You'll see, especially in the second video, how I remind him what I'm hoping to hear. When he doesn't understand, I summarize it again. And then I also remind him to introduce himself because I need another intro. I hope this is helpful. I hope this gives you some ideas. If you want to talk more about content marketing and content creation, please let me know. I'd love to chat. And if you have any other business questions, we have an incredible team with a range of expertise and knowledge. So please let us know if we can help you in any way. Record. Okay, so whenever you want to.
Okay, Mishka asked me to talk a little bit about my expression, if you don't go to work, you can't come home from work. What I mean by this is right now, working from home, you go
Can I
up.
stop you? Can you look up at the camera button and not down? A little
Okay,
higher?
yeah, I was looking at you.
Don't look at me, look at the camera
Okay, good, great. Yeah.
from the beginning.
Okay, good. Just a quote on, if you don't go to work, you can't come home from work.
Awesome. So I don't know what it's gonna look like when I finish. I don't know if my head is gonna be in it. And I might make you redo it on Thursday. But do you want to do one on team dynamics? So noticing changes, seeing how some people are rising, some people are struggling. The loudest ones aren't necessarily the best team members right now, and how important it is to notice behavior.
That's a lot.
Okay, so team dynamics. So changes in behavior, some are rising, some are struggling, some are loud, but not necessarily key.
Okay.
Okay, and then, but say an intro again.
Okay. So.
Yeah, that was great.